Today I am going to share my experience of almost losing all of my hair, or at least having a fear of that. And I'm going to talk about my hair loss problem that happened a month ago. And what you see now is like 50% of what I used to have. So it all started as a normal, spring hair loss that every girl, I think a lot of girls experience. And I would have it like every March, and my hair would start falling off and I would realize I need more vitamins, I'll take my vitamins, and it would stop. But this time it was completely different. It started in February and the hair was falling off like crazy. And what I normally do when that happens, I go to my hairdresser and cut my hair because I understand that the roots become really weak and they don't have enough strength to hold a long hair. So I just cut my hair and I thought it would stop, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take some vitamins. Probably I need some vitamin C because, winter is ending, our body needs more vitamins. So I started taking some vitamins, but the problem continued. And one day I woke up and I wanted to do my ponytail and I realized it's like this thick. And I was like, oh my God, this is something serious. I started reading a lot of articles on female hair loss, and one of the first things was hormones. So I checked my hormones, but they were in order, so that wasn't the problem. And I was like, what is happening? And I tried to look at the videos on YouTube and everybody talked about men's hair loss, and I was like, is there any girl like me out there in the world losing her hair like crazy? Seriously, because I thought I'm gonna be bald and I didn't know how to stop it. I visited a doctor and I talked to her and she said, okay, if it's not hormones, then it should have been a major stress. And I was like, but the last month I was okay. I was in California, I was working on a project, nothing major happened. But she was like, you need to look back 3 months ago. And then I started thinking and I realized that in November I went through a surgery, which wasn't like a super huge surgery, but it was invasive, and I was put to sleep for like an hour. And that was very stressful for me mentally because I hate hospitals and I think everybody would hate a surgery. Okay, I had the stress, but when does the hair loss stop? Because I'm gonna lose all of my hair. And she said, well, you cannot stop it now because during that stress in November, a lot of your hair died. And what's happening right now, because they died, but they were still growing, like your skin was still pushing out the root. Once they reach the surface of your head, they fall off. And we don't know how many hair died. And what we can do is just support the existing hair. And she gave me some recommendations. I know, guys, this is very personal, so if you have this problem, I advise you to see the doctor first. But I wanted to share with you guys which vitamins and which shampoos helped me a lot. The first thing, this shampoo, I use it once a year since I think 2012. So as I said, I would have like my hair falling off every spring. And this is a shampoo that has caffeine in it and it strengthens your roots. It really helps me. Like, you need to read the instructions here. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, so I'm just sharing what I'm using. They haven't paid me. I wish they had, but the second thing that I'm still using it, is called Regain. This one is from Russia because my mom brought it for me from Russia, but you can find it anywhere. I've seen it here in American stores and CVS, Walgreens. It promotes new hair. In my case, I've already lost what was dead in November. So my goal right now is to have more new hair coming. So I'm using it every day, just a little, it's a foam, a little of foam. I'm putting it on my scalp and I'm hoping for some results. I started taking a lot of vitamins. This has been advised by a Russian blogger and she says they only sell it in the United States. I bought my pack in Costco, and if you're not from if you're not from the States, I'll try and find it online. It's called Theory Collagen. It has 18 amino acids. I don't feel like something is changing right now, but I know that all of these like vitamins, supplements, they take some time to work, and you need like 6 weeks of regular intake in order to see the results. So I'm taking it anyway. The stressful thing about it is they're this big. I know it's an American thing. I don't know why they're always making these pills so big, but one of my friends said because if you have like a big size, you feel that there are more ingredients inside, more power. I don't know, this is stupid, I cannot chew them, but you need to take 6 every day. Another great thing is omega-3. You need it anyway, like even if you're not losing your hair. I made a lot of research, and this is the best, like because the fish that they're getting the fat from, it needs to be wild. It cannot be farmed, because if it's farmed, it's losing a lot of value. This is Body Vega omega-3 fish oil. And by the way, I started all of it like during 1 week. I was like attacking my problem seriously. I was taking it seriously, and I started everything. And one more thing. This is folic acid, but it's methylated. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it is already chemically transformed in a way that your body can absorb it better. And because it helps your digestion, it also helps you to get more vitamins from what you're actually eating. So yeah, and I started taking this. All of this together for 3 weeks, and my hair loss stopped. I don't know what exactly worked. Maybe just all of the dead hair was gone. Maybe some vitamins helped me. So I still don't know whether that surgery caused that problem. And I know that I've been getting the same problem over and over again. Just this year, it has been pretty severe. Maybe it was connected with moving from Russia to California from minus 20 Celsius to plus 20 Celsius. So I will never know. What I know is like taking all of that for 3 weeks stopped my hair loss. So again, guys, if you have this problem, if you have a solution, please share, because you know, March 2018, I'm sure I'm gonna have the same one. Losing my hair is really stressful because, you know, I don't want to end up like half bald. So if you have any advice, please share it in the comments. Don't take my advice like that. Go to a doctor first. If you have this problem, consult with the doctor, because I'm not a doctor and I don't have medical education. And what worked for me maybe wouldn't work for you because you have a problem with hormones or had something different. So please consult with the doctor.